What's up guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the 7th episode of the Millionaire Detective Balance Unlimited. This one's titled Money is the Root of All Evil, which I think is, it's a very well-known saying. I've heard it a lot. I think it's religious connotation, right? Wasn't it? I think it's meant to, what was it? Apostle Paul? Something like that? I don't know. But yeah, all of these quotes have had money and some form of famous saying about money in common, which is a nice title scheme and very relevant for what we're about to go into. So, last time, well, we've started on a new major arc since episode 5. Episode 5 was, let me just double check it. Episode 5 was the present scene, right? Was that, yeah. Episode 5 was dealing with the president of, Palador or something along those lines. I forget the name of the actual country. And the assassination attempt essentially on him. And the equipment used was by Kanbei's, one of their companies. And Daisuke's trying to look into it, but he doesn't have access to the information. Hyusuke is literally saying, you do not have access for this information. So it's got to be someone higher up than him, which makes me think parents in some way. Ultimate reveal would be the grandmother being involved, but I don't think she would. I don't think she's going to be involved so much. Maybe she'll come in clutch as, like, the savior and just like, oh no, I'm going to overrule both of you. Like, you're my children? Screw you. I'm overruling both of you. That would be an interesting one. Well, not my children. You know, depending on if she's the grandmother on the mother or father side. You know what I mean? So we're starting to investigate that. We've got one of the officers investigating it who was called Josuke Nakamoto. He's investigating it pretty heavily along with Haru. The rest of the team's not that involved. The First Division seemed to be, or at least not even just First Division, but the chief of this whole squad seems very much against Haru for some unclear reason. Like, they seem to pin everything on him, even if he's doing things correctly. I imagine it was probably their decision to move him out of First Division in the first place, even though he reacted, I think, exactly as you should. I mean, someone gets up and points a gun at you, you take the shot first, right? Like, that just seems common knowledge. It's like, you don't point a gun at a police officer when they're armed. It's like, no. That's just stupid. But anyway. We're investigating. We've led to Miss Imura, I think was her name, who was Chosuke was looking into. She's the international business development or something along those lines with the company that we're investigating. We're interrogating her for more information on the jamming device that was used that cut all communications in the area, and even had some impact on Hyusuke, although we didn't really see much of an impact on him in that regard. Unless the fact that he can't see is a lingering effect of the jamming, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's just, no, he genuinely does not have the clearance. So yeah, we're investigating her. We have some very underhanded methods by Kanbei, who makes it look like she's ran someone over in a fit of reckless driving, when really I don't think she left the parking lot. So yeah, using the little drone thing to attach under the car. You saw the windscreen shimmer a little bit to imply that he had full control over what was seen there, and made it look like she ran someone over, when I don't think she barely moved. So we pulled her in, got some investigations going, trying to get answers, and it feels like we're kind of getting somewhere, but ultimately she's going to be let go. So she gets into a car, and someone blows the car up. It is heavily implied at the end of the episode that it was Kanbei. I can guarantee it probably wasn't, because it makes no sense for him to murder her. It makes no sense. Like, he needs her for information. And I think whoever blew the car up knows that she's needed for information. So if they silence her, no information is going to get out. They're out of leads, essentially. And yeah, it was heavily implied that Kanbei did it based on the shot framing and the way his little drone came up from under there, but I think he was just watching and he was like, he knew the car was going to be blown up, but he was just watching to see if he could find out who did it, why it was done. That's what I'm assuming. Because I don't think Kanbei is the type that would... I take that back. I think Kanbei is the type that would kill. I just don't think in that instance it made any sense for him to blow the car up. I really don't think it made sense. So we'll see if I'm right. It should be very early into the episode though, because Chosuke came up and confronted Kanbei immediately. And he cut off before we got an answer, which makes me think they're leaving it as a cliffhanger to make you think, what if he do it? But he didn't. There's no way he did it. So, with all that said, these are time-based reactions as usual. So in the bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the time of the episode. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, play, and then on play, I start the episode, you start the episode, and we should be in sync. Watching the official Funimation version, which is linked in the description. Wait a week if you don't have the subscription service. God, I hate saying that. And it'll become free for everyone to watch. If you're watching a different version, I'll call out the free opening things we have. We have Aniplex, Funimation, and then I think the Cloverworks animation logo. I don't know if that actually is Cloverworks animation, though. Whoever studio it is, but something animation. And I think it's Cloverworks. And yeah, then we'll start the episode. I'll call out OP as well so you know we're in sync. So, with all that said, let's get into episode 7, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Aniplex. Animation. You can also use because there's a bright screen, you can use the reflection of the screen to know when we're going through things. Other animation studio, which I think is Cloverworks, but I don't know. And here we go. We're letterboxed here, so this is flashback. Oh, right, because of the previous case. There was a cold case of his that he was investigating and is still trying to get to the bottom of. Alright. Ah. Psyche, yes. Mm-hmm. And this is the murder, right? Yep. Wow, okay. Pretty brutal murder then. This was targeted. Alright, Sayuri. There we go. OP time. God, I love this OP so much. So, Sayuri. Who is Sayuri in relation to Kanbei? Mother? I don't remember. I don't remember how much of Kanbei's family background we have right now. So I don't know who Sayuri is in relation to any of this. Could probably find out pretty quickly, but it's probably spoilerish if I did look. Yeah, we're expanding on her case now. Alright, here we go. 34, okay. Wife of the Kanbei family's heir, okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shigemaru Kanbei. Adolium, okay. That's going to be relevant, I imagine. Mm-hmm. That's Kanbei family play. Yep, there's Grandma. As expected. Hmm. 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 What's going on here? That's a lie. Yep. Just as a means to get alone. Hmm. Hmm. This. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Alright. And there he is. Who is that? Who actually is that then? Because that was quite the reveal, apparently. Hmm. 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 That look. Going around looking. No luck. He wasn't there to see it. Hmm. Very much driven for this. Hmm. Oh. A key. Hmm. Interesting. Almost looks like Omega. Oh, hello. Oh boy. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's just more and more reason why I think there's some pressure from inside the police to have this covered up as well. Like, he's making good points. You can't. It is stolen evidence. You can't really use it. But at the same time, you can omit that and work your way around that if you need to. And there's Daisuke down there. Oh shit! Really? Oh shit! He's. No. That's too convenient. Too convenient. I don't believe that. Hmm. Doubts. I have major doubts on that. And the key is missing. Mm-hmm. I guess they've already been taken out as well. Mm-hmm. Yep. Even though there's no way he suicided. Mm-hmm. Yep. Almost certainly. Hmm. I think there's a little bit of who matters. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yep. I mean, you shouldn't give up. It's all too suspicious. Alright, here we go. So first half of the episode was that? Mm-hmm. No, I'm gonna question the fact that he's just. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kanbei. Or Daisuke, I should say. Yeah, it really has. Mm-hmm. Now, do we get to hear his answer here? I guess we don't get to hear his answer. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, it has to be. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We all have different motivations for this. That was a nice touch. Yeah, there's no way it was him. Hmm. Alright, so someone did not want you to see who did it. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Didn't expect him to just outright say it, but that is true. But he didn't blow it up. What are you gonna do? Wait, what? You get to ram through it? Let me guess, it opens just in time. Oh no, they straight ran through it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, bags would have gone off way before that, and yeah, of course, you've got drones all over you. You just broke into this place. That's kind of cool. That's really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure how much that is true anymore. Mm-hmm. He wants to find out who killed his mother, essentially. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. He knows it's internal from family. Yep. Mm-hmm. No, that's not the case. It can't. Why not just murder her there and then? Have the car crash? Are you sure about that? I mean, he comes from a family of people like that. I hope you realize that. We're holding this shot for a while. Oh boy. As soon as they held the underside of that car for so long, I just knew something was gonna fucking happen. Oh boy. Hmm. Maybe this wasn't a poisonous gas. Huh? Huh? What? What is going on here? Stylistically, this is very interesting. I'm not quite sure what to read into this. Hmm. Who's that? Is that Harrow in the back? What? Wait, what? That's Harrow and Chosuke in the back there. What? I'm guessing this gas was not like a killing gas, but rather like a mess with your mind gas. I'm gonna guess. Hallucinogenic, maybe? Well, maybe this is a bit strong for hallucinogenic, but... Yeah. What is that phone number? That phone number's important. And awake. Yep. So, the setup. Nice. Wow, okay. That's actually very impressive tech. Huh? Hmm? Same words. Oof. Same words back at him again. Wow, okay. That was an episode. So yeah, we know Daisuke wasn't responsible. He wants the truth of all this as well. Alright, so that's going to take a lot of processing in my mind to fully understand what the hell just happened. Alright, so let's try and unpack all of that, shall we? Because that's a fair bit to unpack in all of that. So, right, let's go back. Let's go back. So, let's think about this. So, you need to report to him. And who did that number go back to? I think, did they play it was back to, yes, Psyche, the former director. Right. So, since he was married to the daughter of the director, he was being directly manipulated by him. Yeah, okay. I was trying to get this case to go away, essentially. Mm-hmm. You had ambition. Right, what else was there in that little sequence? It wasn't... So did he kill? Huh, I wonder about that, actually. Yeah, the director being in on everything makes so much sense. Like, we kind of knew that was going on. I didn't expect the partner to be involved, though. I did not expect that. Hmm. I'm seeing some people here actually are relating this to It Invaded, and I'll admit, this is definitely giving me some It Invaded vibes. Like, It Invaded had... I don't think this is quite at the level of It Invaded just yet, because we're only just really getting started into the meat of this case. And we've still got a long way to go, right? Like, that was episode 7 of 11. So we've still got a few more episodes to really dig into what this case actually is. Yeah, so we've got 4 more episodes. So in those 4 episodes, we really can start to go along the It Invaded route of the detectiveness of it all. Interesting. Yeah, the letterboxing. The letterboxing for the flashback stuff was very interesting. So, I think we're all of the opinion here that what was the name of the father? Was it Shigeru? Was it Shigeru? I think it is, right? Let me just make sure I get that correct. Well, this actually goes to research works, not Millionaire Detective. It's kind of hard to find any real information on it. I have to go back into the episode to find it. Let's see if I can find it back then. Let's see. Where was the scene with the grandmother? Shigemaru. Shigemaru, that was it. That helps. So we're all of the opinion, I think, that Shigemaru Kanbei is not dead. There is no way he would suicide as soon as the police started nosing in on him. Like, he knows that his suicide turning up would probably throw them off completely. They'd assume he's dead. Dental records match. There's no way it couldn't be him. That's it, case closed. So he's still alive. There's no way he's not still alive. Right? Surely. Question then remains, why was the mother killed? What purpose did that serve? I wonder if the grandmother knows more. I think the grandmother knows more than she's letting on. I wonder why she was killed. Because we've got to... Okay, so we've got to explore why. We've got to explore what motive... what motive Shigemaru actually has for doing it. Because, like I said, there's no way he's dead. Unless... Okay, the only way he could be dead, and he actually did suicide, which I don't even know if it was suicide then, is that there's another one... There's another Kanbei or another person influencing the Kanbei family beyond that. That's the only way he is also dead. That's my 2 theories. Either he faked his suicide for the sake of getting this case to disappear and complete whatever ambition he had. Like, again, I have no idea why. Or there is someone further above them or someone influencing them to the point where they had influence over Sayori being killed and Shikamaru committing suicide, or suicide in that case. It would probably be a murder. Am I wrong to doubt the grandmother? Why do I feel like I want to doubt the grandmother here? I don't want to. I want to like the grandmother. I don't want to put any blame on her. I don't want to make her a suspect in all of this, but at the same time, I kind of want to make her a suspect. I don't know why. The sister's fine. I don't think there's anything... Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't doubt her in any way. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know who to doubt here. I really don't know who to doubt. Like, this really has got innovative vibes. I fully understand the comparison now because my brain's going the same place that it did for that. God, I love a good detective show. A good detective show makes you think about what you've been told. Like, we've been told some information here. And now it's a case of, well, where is the truth in all of this? Where is there being something led astray? Where is something missing that you need to, Maybe we need to investigate more the director. Although the director is unfortunately... Wait, the director's dead, right? The director is dead, isn't he? Hang on, let me go back. Because we got a bunch of information when... Late director Saiki. Yep, virtual world, blah blah blah. Tatsunori Saiki email, former director of MPD, date of death February 4th, 9:42 p.m, car accident. Okay. So... what if he was killed? I'll be just throwing that out there. What if he's also been silenced in all this, so they can't go ask him questions? I mean, a car accident? I mean... that's too convenient. 4th of February. What date is this set on? Like, what date is it in universe at this point? How recent is the 4th of February? In terms of this show. If anyone happens to know that, please let me know, because that could... because if that's surprisingly recent, then it's even more suspicious. I'm sure Daisuke's immediately thinking that as well, like, he's dead. The one person that we'd really like to talk to right now about all of this is currently dead. That seems all too suspicious as well. I wonder if that's a real QR code, by the way. I wonder if that is a real QR code. Should we... you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if I can read this QR code, because what are the chances that this might actually have something on it, you know? I mean, it's kind of low resolution, so it's going to be hard to... it's going to be hard to do anything with, but let's try it. No, not an App Store thing. I need it. How can I upload one? Scan your QR codes. You have to do it via camera? Really? Can I not do it via an image? Ah, that's a shame. Do I have a QR? I don't have my phone on me. Someone look into that QR code. I might look into it a bit, but this feels like the type of show that might actually try and put something like that in. If they have put something in, holy cow, that would be hella impressive. But at the same time, I'm sure it's just like, for the sake of having it there, I doubt there's any actual information on there. Because I think... No, you could probably definitely read that as a QR code. I was about to say the volume indicator from behind that, on the actual phone, that might obscure it. But no, you could absolutely read that as a QR code, I think. Interesting. Well, that's something to look into. God, imagine if that actually did have some information on it. I don't know what sort of information you'd have on it, but that would be hella interesting. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. God, this show is getting good. Like, this show is getting so good. Because it's going down the detective route that I kind of want it to do. They've established characters. They've had the fun with the dynamic of someone who prizes justice over everything and someone prizes money over everything. And you're seeing their worlds interlock. You're seeing Haru becoming more accepting of Kanbei's ways, because he is well-intentioned with it. Like, he's accepting of it. He's not endorsing it in any way. He's just accepting the fact that he does it. He's not going to call him out so often on it anymore. And then you see Kanbei taking a bit more of an emotional side to it, especially when it's a case related directly to his mother, who was murdered 19 years ago. For what reason, we still don't know. The place was ransacked. Maybe... okay, weird theory time, weird theory time. Let's just go with this, because I want to drop a theory here and there, just to see how right or wrong I may end up being. But my current theory right now... Shikamaru Kanbei is still alive. He faked his suicide to blow the case completely away. He probably killed the wife because the wife was attempting to expose him of something he had done. Like, she had moved out into this apartment 2 months prior. Something was going on for her to take a separate apartment for 2 months. Like, why would she do that if they were married and... Like, it just seems suspicious that she'd move away for 2 months. Well, 2 months before she got murdered. But it seems suspicious that she'd rent out a separate apartment for all this. Like, why would you need that? So she was probably going directly opposing a goal or ambition that Shikamaru had. And as a result... she was killed for it. Whether Shikamaru himself actually did the dirty work, or whether he had it arranged, I don't know. He might have had it arranged. He seems like maybe he's the type of character that would do that instead. And then I keep coming back to the grandmother. I feel like the grandmother's involved in some way, and I don't want her to be. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, I'm sure Shikamaru is probably still alive, and that's going to be one of the big twists of this. And still pulling the strings in some way. It's definitely his access. He's the one that's blocked anyone else from having access to the information that Hughes has on that. It's gotta be him that's blocking it. Either that, or it's gonna be the grandmother blocking access. Because I don't think Daisuke's approached the grandmother about any of this. At least not on screen, he hasn't. That's who I'm suspecting. I'm suspecting either Shikamaru's still alive or the grandmother's involved in some way. I don't see why she would be, but I also feel like that's exactly why she should be involved. Because it's like, why on earth would she be? That would be the perfect twist if she was somehow involved in all this. I don't know. I'm really getting to this. Like I said, this has the same It Invaded vibes from Winter 2020. If you've not seen that show, I highly recommend you do. I'm going to try and get my Winter 2020 reactions that were deleted from the old channel. I'm going to try and get them back up onto this channel soon-ish. I don't know when I'm going to have the time to do it because it's a lot of uploading to do. Like, a lot of uploading to do, but I will eventually get into it. I'll try and get It Invaded up at the very least because that was a very, very good show that I absolutely adored. And one of my favourites of winter season, so... yeah, if you're looking for another good mystery like this, go watch It Invaded if you haven't already. That's all I'll say. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I very much did. Leave a like if you did. Helps grow the channel out. Leave a comment on what you thought of the episode, as well as some of the theories I've thrown out. Since this is technically based off the book, if you have happened to read the 70s novel, please no spoilers, although I don't know anyone who probably would have read the 70s novel at this point. It seems very unlikely, but just in case, no spoilers for what's going to happen. Theory craft away if you're a fellow anime-only watcher, of course. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe as well to see next week's episode. I'm sad there's only 11 episodes, by the way. That's going to be a bit sad, but at the same time, we've got a lot out of this show already, so I'm more than accepting that we've got a good show here. So subscribe to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Summer 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.